Hello students, welcome back to online video classes, that is DMS class. So first what we will be doing? We will be doing prefix codes and weighted trees. Okay, so what do you mean by this prefix codes and weighted trees? Okay, so in a prefix codes means we will be having a uh, already well defined codes we are going to representing, and that one we are going to use with respect to trees. Okay, let us take here. So this here is sequence is set, um, whose elements are listed, that to arranged in order as the first element and second element, like this and so on. The number of these elements is obtained in the sequence is called a length. Okay, this sequence consisting of only 0 and 1 and is going to called as a binary sequence or binary string. Okay, let us draw here only one diagram. So what we are going to have, so this is my root. Okay, so this is A and this is I'm going to represent as B. This is A, this is going to be B. Okay, so now after this, so further I'll be drawing this one here and this one here. Okay, this I will call as a, this is completely only one edge. So this is going to be C, this is going to be D, this is going to be E, this is going to be F. Okay, so now I'll represent this one as left side 0 and this is going to be 1, this is going to be 0 and this is going to be 1, this is going to be 0 and this is going to be 1. Always remember, we are going to represent each of the left side edges by zeros and right side edges 0. So what is my A over here? A is going to have a just code. What is the length of this one? Length is 1, so it's A, I reached from root is 0, so its code is 1. Okay, for B it is going to be 1 and for C it is going to be 0 and 0. For D it is going to be 0 and 1. For E it is going to be 1 and 0, and for F it is going to be 1 and 1. Like this we are going to represent. Okay, so this is a prefix code, the same thing it has been explained over here. This here R is here, then this is 0 0 0 all left side, then right side 1 1, right side 1 1, here also 1 and 1, this is 0. Okay, so this is going to be called fully binary tree, this is going to be called as a prefix code for those things. Okay, a fully binary tree definition is here. If T is a complete binary tree of length h, then the T is called fully binary tree if all the levels in T are in that particular level h. Okay, let's take one example. Let's construct a fully binary tree with a height 3. Okay, so this is here to here 1, here to here 2, here to here it is 3, that's why its length is 3. And assign the symbol 0 to every edge that is directed towards the child in the left from its parent vertex, and 1 to right of from the its parent vertex. So it has been represented. So what we got here, if it is a condition, what all AB I got here. So this is 0, this is 0, this is also 0. So for A it is going to be 0 0, for B it is 0 0 1, so it is going to be 0 0 1. For C is here, so this is 0, then 0 1 is 0 1. Then for D it is, D is here, that is 1 0, so I'll be getting as 1 0. For E it will be 1 1, then D I'm having here is right, so this is going to be D. Okay, this is how we are going to represent. Now let us have one example. So given is A is 1 1, B is 0, C is 1 1 0, D this much and E this much. Decode the following. So let us write a given. So given is this much. So first just take a first element. So do I have for only one element? One? No. When I don't have only one element, we can take that one as one, and we'll go to the second one, that is 10. We'll take, yes, 10 we are going to have. So I'll be calling that one as a E. Then we next we are having 0, that is B I'll be having. Then next we are going to have a only one element? No. Only two elements, one are there? No. There are three elements together, I'll be getting as A. Then we'll be getting 1101 we are having. Yes, that is nothing but our D. So I'll represent that one by EBAD. Okay, once it is done, next we are going to have a 0111 011 111. So this, when I'm going to have here, what I'll be doing, first I'll be taking first element. Do I having only one? No. So do I have 10? Yes, I'm having a 10 as E. So I'll represent that one. Next we are going to have only one. Then is there any one? No. Only two ones are there? No. But there are three ones are there. So three ones are nothing but our A. Next we are going to have one more one. So again we are don't have. But 10 we are having. What is 10? That is E. I'll be representing that one. Next I am having a 0. Yes, 0 is represent simple. Single 0 is B. So I'm representing that one. Then further what we are going to have? 1 1. Do we have any 1 1? No. 110 is no. 1100 is there. So 1100 is nothing but C. I'll be writing. Then again only 10 is there, that is representing E. Then 1101 we are having, that is representing D. So from this one I got is EA, EBCBD. Okay, so this is how we are going to do. Now this is going to be your homework. Next we are going to have a one more example. Given is a code for ABCD is given by A is 00, B is 01, C is 101, D is X10, and E is YZ1, and where XYZ belonging to 0 and 1 combination. Determine XYZ so that the given code is prefix code. Okay, so if we set a x equal to 0, then code for D equal to 1010. Okay, what will do, we'll find out for this one. Only one combination we will be getting, right? So x I'll take as a 0. Then 010. So 010, do we have anyone? But already we are having a B is 01. But if I take that and x as a 1, so I'll be getting as a 110. So we right now we don't have any such a combination. So we'll select this unique one, D as 0110. So x bit is going to be 11. Okay, next what we'll do, we need to find out a y value, y and z value. So let us take a y and z. There are two bits. Since there are two bits, I can take is 0 and if I do permutation combination, we will be getting 4 combination. So we will be having y equal to 0 and z equal to 0. Next I'll take y equal to 0, z equal to 1. We'll get a here. This is, if I take the both are 0, I'll be getting this E is 001, and I'll be getting A as 00, which is already I'm having. Then next we are having y equal to 0, z equal to 1, E equal to 011. Again I'm having a B is 01. So let us skip this one also. Then next we are going to have y equal to 1 and z equal to 0. I'll be getting E101, which is nothing but A is 101. Next we are going to have y equal to 1, z equal to 1. Then I'll be having E equal to 11, which is going to be unique 1. So I'm going to consider this one. So now new value of my A, B, C, D are A is as it is, B is as it is, C is also as it is, whereas D value is 110 and E value is 111. Then also here xyz all values I got is 111. So if I represent according to them, P is the set that is 000110111011. If I draw the rooted tree for this one, I'll be getting, here is my root. Then according to 00, I'll be getting A over here. Then for B, I'll be getting 01. Then for C, I'll be getting 101. And for D, I'll be getting 110. Then for C, I'll be getting all ones. Okay, this is how we have to find out. And length of this, possible length for this particular tree is going to be 3. Following? Okay. Now we are going to have a weighted trees. What do you mean by this weighted tree? Consider a set of n positive integers w1, w2, w3 till wn, where w1 is less than or equal to w2 and less than or equal to w2, like this till wn. Suppose we assign these integers to the least of the complete binary tree, then t of v equal to v comma e, the any one to one manner. Okay, so now whatever the weight I am going to have is going to be calculated. How it is going to be calculated? See here, it's we are going to have one formula. What is all these are the weights. So along with multiplied by its length over here. Weight of a tree is I equal to 1 to n, that is total number of vertices for vertex of each vertex weight multiplied by the length of that particular weight is going to be weight of that particular tree. Okay, so in this what we are, this is going to be called as a root and this is also root. Okay, so now for this one, what is the 8? 8 at the length of 3, so 8 into 3, then 7 is at the length of 3, so this is going to be added, then 5 into 2, then 3 into 2, it is having only one length, this is going to have 2, this is going to have 3. Following? Then optimal tree. What do you mean by optimal tree? Given a set of a weight, suppose we consider the set of all binary trees whose leaves that weights are assigned, and a tree in this set which is carries minimum weight is going to be called as the optimal tree for that particular weight. Okay, so this is going to be called as a optimal tree definition. Next we are going to have is one example. Okay, so what we are going to have here, what we are having, let 4 15 25 5 8 comma 16 be a set of 6 weights. Okay, so we have to find out the optimal tree for this one. So this will go here. Okay, so what we are having, these all the what we are going to have, we'll arrange them in a increasing order. This a b c d, I'll write down here this a b c d e, I have written, that is 4 5 8 15 25. Once it is done, next we are going to do what is, we are going to construct a tree with a minimum weight. Okay, so which is minimum weight? That is 4 and 5. 4 and 5 after adding I'll be getting as a 9. So this is my new vertex I got. So after once I got, we'll have to check it out. Is it belonging to, is it lesser than these weights or greater? If it is greatest, we'll shift to rightmost. If it is smallest, let us be here. If it is somewhere in middle, we'll insert there. So we are going to have a rearrange the ascending in ascending order. So c comes first, then v comes next, that is 9 comes next, then 15 16 25. Again now construct the tree with a minimum weight. So 8 and 9 together I'm adding, I'll be getting as a 17. Then is 17 belonging to this smallest or greatest? No, it is somewhere in middle. So now rearranging, we will be getting here 15 16, then here I'll be getting a 17, I'll have inserted, then 25 I'll be writing. Once it is done, next we are going to construct the tree. So in constructing, what we'll be getting, d and e, that is 31 I'll be adding, these two 15 and 16 I'll be adding, I'll got is a 31. So looking at 31 and 17 and 25, again this is the largest, so we'll shift this one here, that is rearranging is done. Then it is being written over here. Then after this, from the lowermost, again we are going to add the values. So what we'll be getting, we will be having is construct, so this I'm going to construct over here. So what we'll be getting, this is so minimum is 17 and this is going to be 25 and this is going to be 31st, so I have to add is 25 and 17, so I'll be getting as a 42. So I have added, I got 42. Now 42 is only two nodes I'll be left out, so I have to add these things. Anyway, I'll shift first again here, then I'm going to construct. So rearrange I have done, then I have been constructed. So new weight of this particular tree I got is 73. So if I add all these together, I'll be getting total weight is 172. So this is how we are going to get. If I put a values here, okay, let us draw that one also. So left side, if I mention 0, this is 0, this is 0, whereas here it is 1 and this is 0. Sorry, this is not 0. This is going to be 1 and this is also 1, this is also 1, this is also 1, rest of all will be 0. This is 0, this is also 0 and this is also 0. Okay, now let us find out the code for A. For this particular A, I will be having code is, where is A? A is here, so it is having 0 1 0 1. So that is, I had went from node to root, but that should not be, it should be always from root to vertex. So 1, right, then 0, write it, then again 1, then again 0. So this is a code for my A. Next, for similarly B. For B, we'll be having is 1, then 0, then 1 1. Then for C, we will be having, where is C? Here it is. It is 1 0 0. So 1 0 0. Next for D, we'll be having, where is D? Search it. It is here. It is 0 0. So this is 0 and 0. Now for E, E is here, that is 0 and 1. So 0 and 1. And for F it is 1 1. So I'll write this F here only. F is 1 1. Okay, so what these lines are written with the, or values which are written with the values are going to be final code for this given tree. And this is optimal tree I got, and weight of this particular tree, and the extra code of prefix code for these things. Fine. Now let us take a one more example. So here what is being given: construct an optimal prefix code for the symbols A, this is A, then O, then Q, U, Y, Z that occur with the frequencies. Frequency is given this much, means values are given. Okay, so now after this, what we have to find out? Let us write those things in a you can write both the values as well as the symbols, or you can write only values also, but you should remember while constructing tree what is the value, and so that you can get these values. Okay, so 20 28 4 17 12 7 are there. I rearranged in an increasing order, so it is being converted. Okay, so that one, then go on constructing the tree. So this is 4 and 7, that is 4 and 7, then I got 11. Anyway, it is minimum, keep there only. And once again 11 and 12 will be getting 23, that has to be shifted after 20, so rearrange them. Then we'll be getting like this, what we are going to get. Finally I'll be getting this particular tree. Search over here and represent those values. Following, this is also homework for you people. Next, we are going to have optimal prefix code. So that representation we already learned. Here is a one example. Usually many times it is been asked in your question paper. Okay, if it is asked, it will be asked from 8 to 12 marks. Okay, so what is being given? Question will be, obtain an optimal prefix code for the message road is good. Okay, here given is road is sorry, the road is good. This is my message. For this one we have to find out. So what we have to do? And indicate the code, right? So first what will be message consisting of letters? Which are letters these? How many times it has been taken? So R is taken one time, and O is taken three times, and A is taken one time. Then D is taken two times, I is taken one time, S is taken one time, and G is taken one more time. So all these I have written. Now then similarly for this space is there, yes? Can you identify? So this is a space and this is one space. So what these space are there, those things also I'll be taking as a spaces and blank space. I'll represent that one using this particular box. So how many times it is? This is one time and this is one more time. So two times I have written. Now let us rearrange these in with respect to these values in a non-decreasing order, that is an increasing order. So 1 1 all I'll be writing. So which just comes first? 1 1, this R, then A, then I, then S, then G, then D, then following this particular space, then this 3. Okay, once it is arrangement is done, we have to go on constructing D. So this is the first we are going to do construct. So R and A I'll be constructing. So 1 1 I'll be getting here is 2. Okay, rest of the things I'll be keeping as it is. Since it is 2, it has to be shifted somewhere here. Okay, so which is having a much value that is going to be shifted in the 2's at the last. Okay, so this I and SG then constructed, I'll be inserting over here. Then again first two I'll be adding, then I'll be getting over here, then go on simply again adding, and which I got more much value, do insert, and like this we are going to construct the tree, and finally I got this one. Okay, so this within this what we'll be having. So now we'll be representing, because we know the value of this R A, and same thing we are having. So for R, where is R? Search for here, this is R. So for R we'll be having 0 1, then 1, then this is 1. So it will be triple 1 0 from root to vertex we have to come, right? Then for A it will be having like this, I G S G and space D O, like this. If we found, we will be getting all these values. So these are the prefix codes for this one. This is going to carry 8 to 12 marks. Okay, thank you. No, one more problem is there. This is very simple. What are the codes for this particular given values? If code is given in the figure, the diagram is given. Okay, just we need to find out. So what is a code for A? It's a very simple problem. Just look at diagram and find out. It is 000, find out. And next is 001. Okay, then for I 01, yes. Then for K it is 1100, and for this O it will be 1101. Then for P, here is P 11110. So this is, then for U all ones, 5 times ones. Okay, then decode from this one we have to decode this value. So it is how many times triple? 4 times 1 it is there. Yes, here it is 4 times 1 is there, then followed by 0 is there. So I'll take a first P, then A, yes it is here, then P, then A, like this we are going to take. Once we got, we'll be getting Papa. Next, what is the code for pi? That is going to be represented over here. Fine, thank you. You may be given code and you might be asked the letters, or you might be asked the letters will be given and you might be asked this code also. Anything is fine. Okay, this is how we are going to simplify. Thank you.